Hey everyone, it's Tasha here from Namastasha. I just wanted to make a quick video about NAET or NAET and how it's been helping me. So NAET is Nambudrapad's allergy elimination technique. I've been going for NAET treatments since September. It's February now, and I go to them about once a week. So what is NAET? It's a combination of kinesiology, muscle testing, chiropractic technique, and acupuncture or traditional Chinese medicine, TCM. So what they do is they give you allergen, and it's in a little vial. So he won't tell you, or he or she won't tell you what's in the vial. And they put it in your hand, and then they test. You're lying on your back, you have your arm up in the air, and they press down on your arm to see if you're weak or strong against that said allergen. So once they test that, and if you're weak against it, then you flip over onto your back. So an example is eggs, and that's one of the first ones that they do. You flip over onto your back, and then they do a technique down your spine with different breathing patterns. So it's like in and hold your breath, exhale all the way, in and out really fast, and then normal. So you do that a few times, and the idea is that your brain and your spinal cord are your central nervous system. So it's kind of resetting the central nervous system's reaction to the allergen and accepting it into your body. So then you turn around, retest it, and with the muscle testing, and then they do acupuncture in certain gate points. So there's one, here on by your elbow, same on the other side, and then one on your foot and one on the side of your ankle. So they do that. They can do acupressure as well. And then you do that for 15 minutes. And basically what that's doing is opening up the 12 meridians in your body and allowing, again, that allergen to be accepted by your body instead of viewing it as a threat and making an overactive immune system. Then you're actually being able to relax the nervous system and relax your whole, how your body is feeling with it, and not reacting poorly to it, using it as a strength for your immune system instead of a weakness for your immune system. And then you avoid the allergen for 25 hours. So it's really that simple. I know it seems like hokey pokey, or like you're like, that's not going to work for me. What are you talking about? I'm strong, I'm a big man maybe, and there's no way that he's going to push down my arm if he puts something in my hand. And like, nope, you're going to be surprised, because it will totally help. And some people, if they don't really have a lot of issues with their body, they're able to do NAET and be able to get rid of the allergens right away. There's the basic 15, so you have to go through all of those first before you can kind of treat whatever allergen. Maybe it's like peanuts that bother you, and so you have to go through all the 15 basic treatments, because basically with those there's a really wide range. So vitamin C is one of them, minerals is one of them, and that was a really hard one to avoid for me, because minerals are in water and in your taps and stuff like that. I couldn't touch doorknobs and stuff when I was doing the avoidance for that. And again, it's only 25 hours, so it's not like it was forever. And for me, that day I stayed at home in bed and watched TV, drank distilled, non-mineralized water, and, relaxed. So it's a bit of a detox, and I've found it to be really helpful. Some of the changes that I've noticed with NAET, right now I'm not actually wearing any makeup on my skin, but before I would never do that for a video probably, because I had really, really bad dermatitis. I had, my skin was breaking out everywhere, like painful, like ones, like I remember one in the middle of my forehead and stuff that it was just like pressing out, and just really like, it was difficult on my ego, and, itchy skin, oily skin, dry patches on the skin. So I was like having everything going on with me, and it was really difficult for my ego. I knew that I was getting better, maybe symptom-wise, with the other stuff that's going on with me, with like interstitial cystitis and IBS and the muscle tingling or the the tingling in my extremities that I get. But yeah, so that was the stuff that was sort of starting to get better with diet, but there's other stuff that wasn't doing so well, and I just knew that I needed to do something else. So I'm about 16 or 17 treatments into NAET so far, and we're almost done the basic 15, because within the basic 15 there's also groups that you can do. So we're really at the end with the organ mixes, so we're doing each organ individually that I'm weak with. So so what has changed with NAET for me? Again, I've mentioned the skin stuff. My skin's a lot better. I still get breakouts and stuff like that you might not be able to see really well in this light, but it's definitely like not, you know, my skin's not perfect. It never has been, but it's at a point now where I'm more comfortable with it, and I'm not scared to look in the mirror like I was, because it was that bad. And another thing that I really noticed, other than I'm sure diet has a big role to play in it, but I think a lot of the inflammation in my abdomen region has gone down because, you know, we did the stomach organ, we did the large intestine organ, as those are weak, and strengthening those, and even just the foods that like vitamin C when we cleared that, and minerals when we cleared that, because all of our foods and stuff that we're eating have those vitamins and minerals that are essential for our body. And so when I was going into me, it was causing an inflammatory reaction, right? Because my immune system's weak against it, and, you know, autoimmune, right? Our systems are overactive, right? So now when I eat stuff, it's just not, I don't get that inflammatory reaction. I'm able to sleep on my stomach again. It had been like over a year that I wasn't able to because of my IC and IBS and stuff. I always had so much inflammation that it was painful. Like I couldn't wear jeans. So now I'm able to, instead of wearing a heating pad every night when I go to bed, I'm able to just flip over onto my stomach if I want to and go to bed. You know, still, if I have a flare, I'm not able to, but, you know, it's a big victory for me, in my opinion. And I know that I'm actually also absorbing the nutrients from food a lot more. I can tell just from my bowel movements, which I'm not going to talk about in this video, but I can talk about in a different one if you guys want, because your poop tells you amazing things. Anyways, so those are some of the changes I've noticed with going to NAET, is my skin clearing up, my dermatitis going away, healing quicker, and less inflammation from foods affecting my abdomen. So also a big one for me was doing the hormone treatment. So when I did the hormone treatment, I also did something else in a spiritual respect around the same time that I think really helped balance my emotions. So we cleared hormones, and basically I've been depression and anxiety free for 2 months. Like I get maybe like little, you know, this past week I was a little sad and not feeling 100%, and I kind of blame it on it being cloudy and, you know, that kind of stuff, and stress from school. Not the kind of depression that I had before though, where I was like, didn't want to leave the house. Like it was difficult for me to get out of the house. And so much anxiety that I was having panic attacks before and stuff like that. So things are really starting to clear up all around and get better with NAET. So I do encourage you guys, if you think allergies are playing a role, if you think you need to get your energy balanced in some respect, like energy balancing is the key, you know, whether it's through food and eating good energy, high energy fruits and vegetables, or, you know, it's going to healers and doing Reiki or theta healing or hypnotherapy or something like that, or doing NAET. You know, you find what works for you, but this is my experience so far, and I'm not sure how many more treatments I have left, but I know I'm going to keep on continuing with it because I am seeing results and I am seeing my health sincerely, truly improve from, you know, where it was a few months ago. So anyways, that is my video for you guys today. I'm sending you lots of love, and I will talk to you later. Namaste.